What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another one for you guys today. And actually, I just finished off clearing my last and final run here with the Surfer Breaker event here. Basically, on the last day. And of course, as well, I wanted to kind of give you guys an update with the roster, with the Daring Warriors team that I used and the size of them. And of course, as well, now we kind of know where we can plateau at. And moving forward, I will have a better idea of what to expect for the next time the event comes back here in a few weeks. So let's dive into the mods here real quick here before we go further. Okay, so just a quick thing on the mods. We run Latte Power, Anti, Blinded, and of course as well all the oh yes, I guess there's this Hold'em one as well, and then the Immune to Trauma, and then all the basically all the armor mods, and then I'm not able to do all the damage ones because you guys will see here in the footage later on here that when I do take the last 20% damage one, I just can't get through it. Blue Marvel just kills everybody. You'll see it here, and I'll have the footage for you guys. But also on top of that, I want to quickly just go into the roster here so you guys can kind of see as well here. Oh, good, I already favored it. But yeah, I already have footage of the roster and the complete lineup in another video, so I'll link that in the description for you guys, so you guys have it. But I just want to kind of make a mention here again. The Daring Warriors that I do use, they are only at 4 stars, and this kind of looks messy. Apologies. Let me see if I can just maybe put Daring Warriors here and filter that out so it's easier to look at. But yeah, they are only... Oh, do I not have Daredevil in there? Oh gosh. Okay, so they are only 4 stars, and where the heck are you, Storm? I gotta hit the ore button. Come on, Az. Okay, so again, they're only 4 stars, and I wanted to see how far we can push. Right, I could have pushed these guys up to 5 yellow for the last and final run of it, but I thought, you know what? Let's see how we can do here with the 4 stars and see if we can punch through the 8 mil. And of course, we did do it. But again, yeah, if you guys would have seen some other footage, you'll know that I haven't really changed all that much, other than the fact that yeah, that we can upgrade them now to 5. Everybody is level tier 10, 20, level 1, 10, tier 20, and of course as well, purple ISO 8 level 4. So you guys will see that there. And of course as well, like I said, I don't use JJ. She's the only one that's level 105 tier 19, but that's because we don't use her. She was kind of the odd person out, and we decided to keep her there. And also keep in mind here with regards to the other characters, and again, I think it's in my other video. There's a better description of all the teams that I use. But yeah, again, if you guys will see here, pretty much everybody's level 105 other than Xavier. And I do have my Hive Mind also at level 95 other than Gwenum because I want her to survive, and her passive's massive here, applying the 2 evasion to the Hive Mind members, which basically allow us to get through a lot of the harder nodes. And on top of that, you know, Carnage is Carnage for his speed, and Red Goblin because of the fact that he applies the deflection on spawn, and this really keeps those Hive Mind guys alive. So that's the reason why we run Hive Mind. And yeah, immunes we use like I said, my other videos have the description of it already, and I don't want to make this video too long for you guys, but this is the lineup we basically use, and we punch through into the 8 mil. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into the footage here of the last node so you guys can kind of see the expectations of it, because definitely for sure if you're running it with 400 plus mods, I don't want to catch you guys off guard, and I don't want to blindside you guys. So I want to make sure you guys are aware basically of what's to come if you eventually want to go that route and you want to use your team, right? And hopefully by then, hopefully when you guys do go through it, then your Daring Warriors is more built than my own. And of course as well, hopefully you have 5 or 6 or even 7 stars on that. I think that's going to make things a bit easier and less RNG based, because yeah, there was quite a bit of resets involved. But once we got the perfect RNG, it was smooth sailing, because we've done that node a million times. We just needed to make sure that Blue Marvel didn't crit and he didn't knock everybody out of the off the face of the earth here in his first turn. So anyways, let's quickly go into the gameplay. Okay, so let's just recap quickly again here with regards to the mods. Again, Latte Power, love that name. Up the ante, Blinded by Power Hold'em, and all the damage and armor mods. And again, I will showcase you guys. I'll show you guys exactly why I couldn't get the last damage mod in there. It's gonna be it's pretty awful to watch, but hopefully you guys can kind of see why we need to get these guys up and ranked up. So again, placement here is crucial, and I did end up actually having to switch my Storm to a healer because you guys will see right off the bat here why exactly it was so brutal. So we go in here, and we're going to be able to use Storm's ultimate first because she's the fastest character on the board. Thanks to the Daring Warriors' speed negate, they're faster than the Illuminati. But then once we take a turn, then Blue Marvel does his thing. And yeah, so it's pretty brutal. So not only do you have to watch for the crits, you also have to make sure that no one dies. So again, because of where my health is at as well, and I thought my health was actually fairly decent, but that was just something that I learned here moving forward here. And hopefully you guys know that if you're going to put this many mods on it and the damage mods, absolutely, it's absolutely just mind-baffling, right, to see. So anyways, I think you guys get the gist of it, and I'll show you guys when I got the perfect RNG now. So we come in here, and we finally survive one where he does not crit, and finally we get a turn in. We activate the special here on spawn, so that way we can heal up the team. And this is where now, we've played this node enough times now. Once we get into the situation where you win that lottery ticket and you get the one where your characters survive, thank goodness gracious for that. Then we can start getting some work done. We activate the special so we can get some death proof and some deflection to keep our team alive. We activate the special here from Daredevil to get the crits going. And then, of course, as well, try to aim everything at Blue Marvel as well because he is kind of the most dangerous target on the board. And Billy blocking him is never a bad thing, so that's great. We get things going here. And once I get the board under control, I'll speed the footage up so you guys don't have to watch the whole throttle of this. But yeah, the most important thing is once you get through those first couple of hits and once you get all the buffs going, this team really builds up some speed and some momentum. Unfortunately, the cooldowns is a big factor because we don't have JJ supplying us with energy, so we also have to be mindful of where our cooldowns are when the last wave drops. So again, I've done this node several times, and I know the timing of things, and I've probably put in way more time than I need to. My wife, I think, has gotten mad at me here. Sorry, babe. I love you. Sorry. If you watch this video, no, I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, so once we take care of some of those guys, then you can kind of start seeing our team here. Like I said, the damage is going here. And what I like to do is I like to leave Hank and Black Cat kind of last. And once we take out Blue Marvel, then one of our biggest threats, right? He's like a chain off here, and hopefully we can get a little chain and kill off Blue Marvel here. I think Night Thrasher is going to have to do the deed for us here. Just get that splash damage and take him out there. So I'm going to just speed this up in a little bit now. But now that we've taken out the dangerous threat, now we can kind of carefully plan our attack and watch the health bars as well here. Just be very, very mindful, right? You do not want to push these guys until you have enough cooldowns. And of course as well, these guys having a little bit more extra stats also gives us a little bit of help. But again, you want to make sure you know exactly who to crit and when not to crit. And of course as well, as we kind of get closer and closer, the drop happens. Once we do that final blow and that it takes out Hank, this is great. Now this gets us into a position where Storm goes first. She's going to apply that massive slow for us. This is great. Now, you always want Eclipse to go before anybody else because you need to get her to use that special so that we can get the energy back to the team. She is our energy supply, and she also gives the buffs as well, so we need that. This is great. So we activate the big massive special here. This will apply the defense down, and I think the biggest mistake people have on this node is they focus on Odin, which is not the best issue. We got to focus on Hank here. Once we take care of Hank, and that special should hopefully bring him near Brink here, then what we can do is we can start focusing on Odin and Null afterwards. The kill order should be Null right after Odin. So you should take care of Odin first, get the ability block on him, and then take care of Null. If you don't take care of these guys, or if you don't get the ability block right like I did right now, you got to exit out. It's not going to work because once Null uses all his specials and his passives and all that other stuff in the darkness, it just makes it such a pain in the ass. So this will kill off Hank. Now that Hank is dead, Odin is not going to get any heals to his health. This puts us into a situation where we can basically nuke him now, and hopefully we can take him out here before he takes his first turn. That slow that Storm applied initially is really taking an impact now. We've basically lapped him by 2 turns, and this is how we beat this. This is how we beat this disastrous node. If you can't do that, if you can't get the slow on him, you got to reset, and you got to make sure the slow is very important here. It's going to allow our characters that extra 50% of speed over the other characters, and that's a lot. A lot of people don't realize just how important that slow is when you apply it from Storm. So again, once we get to Odin here, we can basically use the baton double tap that's going to take him right out. Now, this is very, very important. Now, we have a stun that we can take advantage of. Personally, for me, I stun Thunderstrike. He gets the pings. He's also quite slow. And he also has the slow from the Storm Blast as well. So this is going to make it so he doesn't really take any more turns. And this is going to disable him basically for the rest of the battle. So once we survive a couple hits here, we switch gears. And we kind of do what we were talking about. Now we can focus everything. 100%. 1,000%. Every single damage that you can think of, throw it at No. You got to take care of this bad boy. If he gets to his second turn, which is where he can flip all the positives, or excuse me, flipping all the negatives into positives, we can't defeat this node. We have to reset. And again, this is where the damage part comes in handy. We have our tier 20 characters, and we have them maxed at level 110. Yes, they're not maxed at stars, but we've got them pretty much at the pinnacle of their stats. And even though they're lacking quite a few stars, their damage is near the top, and they should be able to get the job done, right? Again, I don't know if the diamonds will probably definitely help for sure, but for sure we kind of know where our limits are now, and now we can kind of start focusing on the rest of the scraps. These other guys, like I said, Thunderstrike's not going to take another turn. We can focus on the remaining guys, and I like to focus on, you can kind of switch between Namor and Blastar. Just take care of whoever, but Blastar and oh, what's his name? I always forget his name. But yeah, you can focus on whoever here, and yeah, so long, like I said, as your cooldowns are good to go, make sure you're checking your cooldowns, making sure you get the deflection. I always like the deflection and the death proof from that special. This is going to apply the defense down as well, which gives us an extra boost of 50% damage. And people always forget about that. You got to apply the defense down, people. That's going to help here. We'll reapply the slow. This is going to make Blastar hopefully slower. No, it doesn't apply the slow. Okay, my bad. It does not apply the slow because I don't know. I guess Healer Storm doesn't really work. But anyways, the heals do help. I have her as a healer here to help mitigate a lot of that damage. And again, like I said already, you want to make sure you can take advantage of the fact that these guys are slower characters and will get the energy back. And I think you guys get the gist of it. I think you guys get the gist. Hopefully it makes sense. It only did, actually, once I got the right RNG and my character survived, it only did take me the one shot to take care of this node. But yeah, it was literally 15-20 minutes of resets just to make sure that Blue Marble does not kill anybody. And that's the biggest obstacle, I think, right now for people that are trying to do these higher mod runs, and if you have lower star characters like my own. So again, hopefully helps you guys out. This is my last run before the event is over, and I want to kind of bring that information to your guys' awareness so that if you guys do decide to do another run here in the future, you guys know what to expect with it. And of course as well, by the time it comes back here in a couple weeks, I'll see if I have brought my characters up a few more stars. But other than that, guys, I hope this was helpful. Hopefully you guys were able to get some value out of this video, and hopefully you guys were able to understand where our limitations are, especially with the fact that we were running a 4-star team. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you guys place well on the leaderboards. And of course, as well, I'll see you guys in the next one.